Ladies and gentlemen, call Brister. The groove. Let's go. The groove.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is The Groove. This is The Groove with your boy, Carl Brister. Hey, so glad that you can join me today. So glad that you can join me. And listen, you know what to do. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, click those share buttons. You guys know what to do. This is what we do every Thursday at this time. Welcome, you guys. I know that you guys have been working hard all week, and we are almost at the weekend, and we about to get our groove on. Yes. We have a great show today. We have a very, very special guest, and I can't wait to introduce you to him. But you know what we do. We got to settle in, and we got to, kick back and make sure that we are right. I want you to start those watch parties. I want you to share the link. I want you guys to, again, subscribe, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. What's up, you guys? Let me know what you guys are feeling. How's the music feeling to you these days? And what do you think about the new single, Trauma, that I dropped just recently? I really want to thank you guys for the love that you've been showing me. And man, it's been a powerful experience so far. But you know what? The clouds are rolling away. The sun is shining. Spring is here. The weather's warming up. It's almost about to be summer. So we're going to get y'all ready with a little summertime groove and come right back with our guests. Check this out from yours truly, Summer.
Listen, gentlemen, call Brister. The groove. Let's go. The groove.
Summer time and the living is easy. Ooh, fish keep jumping and the cotton is high. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, yeah. Ooh, hush, little baby, don't you cry. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Come on, man, you got this.
Only darkness every day.
Yeah.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, can you help me out? Wonder this time where she's gone.
Summertime.
Wonder if she's gone to stay.
The living is easy.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
I know.
Hey, you ought to leave a young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah. Only darkness every day.
Darkness every day.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Ooh, Ooh, you spread your wings and take to the sky. But then until the morning, ain't nothing gonna harm you. So hush, little baby, don't you
Yeah, summertime. Yeah, who's ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. I can tell you right now, I am ready. But shout out to John Kohler, guitarist extraordinaire. Really, really enjoy grooving with my man down there, and really happy to groove with you today. So listen, y'all, I'll see you. You know what we do? We talk to each other. We ride this groove, and we try to find what our groove is and how do we ride that groove through this life together. And the music is the way that we get there. So listen, I'm so happy to have you tonight. Man, I have been working so hard. My team, Music Village, shout out to you guys. We've been working hard, y'all, to get ready for the Love and Unity Fest. It's coming up next Saturday, May 21st. And look, now it's going to be two great events in one. I'm going to tell you more about that soon. But our guest today, Mr. Chandler Mogel, will be hitting the stage for the first time with us at the Love and Unity Music Fest. And I mean, it's going to be crazy. If you're in the Jersey area, New York, Connecticut, Philly, PA, shout out. Y'all need to get there next week at the Love and Unity Music Fest. And for more information for it, check out musicvillage.live and you'll see everything you need to know. But check it out. I'm not even going to tell you who's going to be there. I'm going to show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. And then after I do that, we're going to have our special guest come on and we're going to chop it up with Mr. Chandler Mogel. But check out who's coming to this year's Love and Unity Music Fest. We'll both be hitting the stage. Our good sister Viola Sykes will be hitting the stage. And
yes, she will. That's right. La Viola will be there. Oh, that's going to be great.
We got a great array of different kinds of music. We have opera, we have jazz, we have rock, hip-hop, R&B, we have gospel choirs from West Orange, New Jersey. It's going to be a great time, everybody.
Oh, man.
Save the day. And
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. Who did we see? That's Kenny Bobian, Soul House King. Viola Sykes, House Queen, New Jersey. That's right. I said it. Queen Viola. Hey, there could be more than one queen. We're not going to get mad. It's all about the love. We got jazz legend, jazz R&B legend, Nat Adderley Jr., who will be my guest on The Groove next week. Yes, we have, oh my gosh, contralto diva herself, Alison Bolshoi, will be with us. And I mean, so many more. Reggaeton by Nestor Martinez and Latin music by Baz Valencia. And oh my goodness, so I might even forget. Oh, I forgot me. I will be hitting the stage as well. So listen, you got to come out. And our next performer, our next guest will be hitting the stage. This guy is crazy. I remember the first time I met him, he has swag just dripping off him. And I mean, that's the truth. I mean, it's the truth. And I'm gonna probably tease him a little bit about that. But the this guy is the truth, and I'm really honored to have him with us at the fest. So I think what I'm gonna do is give you just a little bit of taste of this guy's talent, Mr. Chandler Mogel, and then I'm gonna bring this guy right in. So get your questions ready, get ready to chat, get ready to hit him up, because I mean he's traveled the world. His music has been considered for Grammys. He's been to Japan. He's done Europe, Greece. He's charted. This guy is official. So listen, we are really, really happy to present to you guys who will be at the Love+Unity Music Fest. The next performer, Mr. Chandler Mogel. Check it out.
Standing around with his head hung low, couldn't get a ticket, would slow that slow. Hear the roar of the crowd, he can picture the scene, put his ear on the wall, like a distant scream. He heard one guitar.
Yes. Yes, man. Bro,
Hey,
I want all of that.
wait, I
All
don't
of
even know
that.
what song. I don't even know what song you played because I couldn't. It didn't show up for me.
Oh, bro. It was Double Vision. Is that the name of the? Yeah, Double Vision. It was a.
Oh, Urgent. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks,
bro.
man. I worked a lot. That video took a year to make.
Man,
Uh,
that
yeah.
ending was. That's how you end the song.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for you and your performance, man.
Likewise. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me. I really appreciate it. I love your vibe, love your voice, and I love what you're doing with your project and bringing artists together. That's really great, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this whole fest started with bringing artists together that I admire and respect, and having us just sort of share what we do, and letting music be that thing that brings the community together.
It's very important. Without that, where would we be? Without that, where would we have got? How would we have gotten through the last 2 years without music? There's no way.
That is true, man. That is true. What was one of your go-to music stress reliever songs or things you'd like to perform?
That's as far as performing.
Period. Anything.
I mean, I like that song you just heard is one of my favorite Foreigner songs to do. I have a, and in case anybody listening doesn't know, I have a Foreigner tribute to the band Foreigner, just a lot of like 70s, 80s kind of classic rock stuff. And, we do all their songs, all their big hits. I mean, a lot of those songs really kind of suit my voice well. So
Right.
A lot of people told me that. That's kind of what gave me the impetus to start the band. And the fact that there was really not another Foreigner tribute around at the time. So,
okay.
So that's kind of what I did. I mean, I love the singer Lou Gramm. I love guys like him. I love Paul Rogers from Bad Company. Any kind of soulful rock, rock with like soul feel. I love Hall & Oates. I love Stevie Wonder. I love all that kind of stuff. But I also like hard rock and heavy metal too. So kind of when you combine all that together, I try to get my own thing, when I do my original stuff. But I'm always looking up to those vocal greats, for that kind of stuff. So,
man, you named some heavy hitters right up in there. And I saw. Listen, I couldn't get it all in there, but I saw your cover of Sarah Smile.
Oh, really?
I sure did. Of Hollow. I do my research, man.
Where was that? Where was that?
It was in the city somewhere. Yeah, I saw it. It was great. If I can get it in here, I'm going to try. But yeah, I saw you. It was great, man. I could tell that you have so much diverse influences.
Thanks. Yeah, I try to. I kind of pride myself on that, and being a rock singer, there's a lot of in the rock world. There's a lot of one-dimensional kind of approaches, and and there's a lot of great singers and great musicians, but there's a lot of guys who can only do one type of thing. And I always bring. I mean, my heart is with soul music and that kind of stuff, and even funk and old school kind of stuff from my dad raised me on the 60s and 70s and stuff. So I always wanted to bring that kind of to rock. There's some guys that do it, but I always kind of wanted to bring that in my own way, I guess you could say, and I can't do it without that. To me, rock is soul music. It's just a later version of it,
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, it's I think we compartmentalize music to one thing and for one cultural area.
Yeah.
But rock has had its so many different roots that cross cultures.
Blues, soul, jazz.
Yes.
Funk, I mean, yeah, it's it evolved into, you know, I guess more or less what it is now, and it has the harder edge to certain genres. But yeah, it's to me, it's all rooted in that kind of stuff. So you got to go back. You got to have the foundation in before you do anything else, you know?
Yes, sir. You know, and the foundation, and that's part of why the fest is here, because music weaves, it goes in between all of those barriers that we seem to put up as a human race, and it really brings out the fact that all this music is really such a hybrid of one and another. Like it's all meshing today, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
And it meshed before.
Yeah.
So even rock music, you have Chuck Berry,
right,
Fat Domino. Through the years, you have Sly, you know, and then, I mean, you can't even forget, you know, Prince.
No.
You know,
he transcends you talk about pervading space. He transcends every genre right there. Prince,
yes,
he's a perfect example. I mean, there's like something of every genre like embedded in his music, and he just embodies it all like so personally and individually, you know, and it's just he's a prime example of an artist, that guy. So.
Absolutely, man. So now what would you consider to be your, you know, I have trouble fitting in a particular box or category or genre, but do you categorize yourself as a certain type of singer?
Yeah, well, I've always gotten, I guess, for lack of a better word, pigeonholed into the rock world, you know, regardless of me being able to sing other genres and things. I mean, that was always kind of, you know, since high school, that's what really got me into music. Like, you know, like I said, my dad played a lot of stuff for me when I was younger, and that kind of like stayed there. But then when I really got an interest in music, well, even before I started singing, which was, I've only really been a singer for 20 years. Before that, I was just, I'm a late bloomer, man. I'm not one of those people who started singing in the womb. You know, later on, I was a CD collector first. You know, first I got into music and I was listening, and I got into it in high school because I went to this private school and we weren't allowed to have it. So we were trading heavy metal CDs on the desk, you know, crazy stuff, you know? So it just, it led me to discover more and more stuff, and I got interested in it. And I think because I had my dad's roots, you know, in my mind, you know, that kind of was the foundation, and then the interest built, and I discovered rock music, and that was something my dad really was never into, but he was into the other stuff and the funk and soul and everything. And I think it just created a hybrid for me, but an all out kind of, you know, just super interest in music. And I'm always listening to it. I'm always performing it. I mean, that's really all I do. I don't really do anything else. I've streamlined my life to just do one thing, you know. And,
I mean, that's great. And that's, you know, this show is about helping people wherever you are to find that one thing that they love to do, and to, you know, have the courage to go after it and live their passion, you know. Was that an easy transition for you?
It was.
Yeah,
it was. It was just, like I said, it was just kind of natural. I just started discovering the stuff, and rock for some reason grabbed me because of like the energy of the guitars and the vocals and just the intensity of it. I thought it was something special, and I was always drawn to the stuff that was a little more dynamic, you know, stuff that was like more or less, you know, had it like, I don't know if you ever heard of Deep Purple. Do you know Deep Purple, the band?
I've heard of it. Yes, I have heard of it.
So they've got like, they have more of a groove kind of thing going on, and they get a lot of their influence from a lot of funk and things like that, and Hendrix, and you know, and before, even earlier. And so I always gravitated to guys who were a little bit more experimental and just really different kind of stuff, and something about the heaviness, the heavier aggression, or the guitars, or the intensity just grabbed me. So I just kind of forefront, so to speak, you know. Got you.
So, you know, but, you know, we talked offline, and, you know, especially, and I really appreciate, you know, you for looking out for me when I made that move to follow music, as my full-time passion. And,
Oh.
You were able to share some ways that you navigate through this,
Right. We were talking about it, right?
Yeah. What would you say to someone who, has musical aspirations and are looking to pursue this, go hard full time at some point? What would you say to them in terms of some advice?
Well, I would say, most importantly, don't give up, don't stop. The only way you can fail is to stop. You have to just keep going. And as long as you have a goal in mind, a set goal, and you have a path in mind to reach that goal, as long as you know what you want and you can go for it, and you learn correctly, and you have the right teachers, and you learn with the right tools, and this is all part and parcel to, I think, having that goal in mind. The universe tends to line things up for you, when you really dig in and do your homework. So I would just say, just don't give up. I mean, you're going to, for every yes, you're going to get, for every 9 no's, you might get a yes, or it could be 99 no's, you get a yes, depending on how big it is. So you have to be able to have, you have to thick up your skin a little bit. You have to be able to take rejection. But you just have to remember to just keep going and don't give up, regardless of what anybody, even parents, even family members, loved ones, friends can discourage you from your goal. And you have to be aware of that, because only you are going to, get there. Nobody else is going to do it for you. So everybody has different realities, different viewpoints on life. So you have to really hold true to your own and proceed forward, That's
Thank you, man.
I could say.
Man, I mean, that's a lot. You just helped about 1 million dreamers.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
And what I take is that it's not for the soft-hearted. It's not for the thin-skinned. And we as artists often, we're sensitive and we throw our emotions into our music, but when it comes to the business, we sort of have to put a different outerwear on,
different hat on. Yeah,
I
think the most successful artists are the ones who, for lack of a better word, merge their music with business acumen and know-how. Because I mean, look at Bon Jovi. I mean, the guy he's one of the highest paid touring artists in the world. Last I heard, I'm sure he still is. I mean, this guy ascended from a decade of music, where most guys are like flipping burgers right now, like they were stars then, but they're not doing anything now. There are so few of those people that actually stayed relevant from then until now. And he's like the main one that comes to mind, I guess you could say Journey would be another one. There's a lot of other ones, but a guy like that who stayed at the top level, still playing arenas, still, larger than life. You just have to, I don't remember what the question was, but that was you got off on a tangent there. But you have to, people. I mean, you have to be able to stay relevant, and you have to know. Yeah, that's what it was. You have to know your business. You have to know how to make deals and how to negotiate. You have to, for contracts, you should know how to write a contract. You should know, you should know enough about your business end so you're not getting ripped off by a venue or an agent or anything like that. Because there's a lot of dishonest people out there. There's a lot of people who are out there to, unfortunately, in this business, it's a hard truth, but there are people out there that want to hurt artists and that they get involved in the business to bring those artists down. And you have to be able to know those kind of people, and you have to be able to detect them right away with a single handshake, know who you're getting involved with. If the person gives you a bad vibe, usually you can inherently sense that right off the bat. Go with your gut, keep learning, and you just got to keep learning and keep climbing, So,
all right, man.
Maybe
thank you.
on my own advice.
That's the way it always works out, right? Look, I mean, we're talking to everybody else, but we always talking to ourselves at the same time.
That's true. It's a good point.
But so now listen, hey, we talk about all these other, great superstars and legends. But you've had some great success in arts and are still having great success. So let's talk about, your tours. You had great success in Greece, France, Japan, and I mean you've charted, you've had Grammy consideration.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of knowledge here, and I particularly want to talk about your tours because look, let's all be honest. Everybody has pretended to be that rock star on tour. Everybody. And we want to know, inquiring minds want to know, the family friendly version of one of the most,
then I can't say anything else. If it's family friendly, I got to stop right there.
Well, it's a family show, but hey, I have intern Jordan watching. He's an aspiring musician. I have intern Justin watching. They're both aspiring musicians, and we have a lot of musicians that are on Facebook and YouTube watching as well. And we want to know what might have been one of the most eye-opening experiences you might have possibly have. Well, maybe it wasn't you, but
geez, yeah. Whenever I get asked to recant like one story, I always draw a blank. But
all right, I'm gonna help you out. What's one of the best lessons you learned from being on the road?
Well, one of the best lessons I've learned is probably for myself, because vocally, I mean, I'll talk about vocally for a second, and then maybe we can talk about other stuff. But vocally, I mean, touring is the most difficult thing you can do vocally, and you're performing night after night. You have to really keep your stuff together. You have to get good. You have to eat well. You have to sleep well. You have to make sure. Sometimes on the road, it's harder to do these things. You don't have the right food that you want. You don't have the right. The environment's different. It might be more dry. Sleeping might be difficult on a bus or at a hotel, whatever. You have to make sure that you have these in somehow. And you have to really, really take care of your voice. You have to use a humidifier. You have to just, this is just the tip of the iceberg stuff, but you have to really, really be careful. So you want to maintain your voice and be at the same level, energy wise and vocally, at every show, because night after night, it's like your voice could be fine, but if your energy sucks because you didn't get enough sleep or something, or for multiple nights, it can be really hard to deliver a proper show. So,
right. I was
friendly story.
We will talk offline. Yes, we will. So, but I was going to ask you about that as well, because I was reading, a different genre, different arena, but LeBron James mentioned the importance of sleep and rest.
Definitely.
And I see that that's a common theme. And sometimes sleep and rest is the least available thing that we can get.
Well, when you're touring, I mean, to go back to the earlier thing we alluded to, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. There's a lot of partying and rock and roll things, and you don't want to the best way to do it is to try to, as a singer anyway, you can get away with a lot more as maybe a guitar player or a drummer or something, but as a singer, you want to really mind your P's and Q's. You want to go back to the hotel early. You don't want to talk to the fans too much, because when you're talking in a loud place, it really can mess up your voice. So you want to take care that way. But
yeah, man.
Keep talking about my voice because I'm trying to avoid talking about other things. No.
I got you. We'll do a late night version. We'll come back to that.
It's a lot of fun. lot of fun. I've had some of the best experience over in Greece and Europe, and I was playing in Australia. It's, you know, you have to really, yeah, like I said, the time zone is the craziest thing, but I mean the sites and places you can go to and people you can meet and experiences, you know, second to none, you know.
Awesome, man.
So,
well, listen, we're going to see you in action right now real quick, and then just bring you back for a few closing questions, and you know, shout out everybody that's watching on Facebook and Twitter and IG. You guys, I see that you got the link in my bio from Linktree. So just want to shout everybody out. And we're here with this amazing artist who will be with us on May 21st at the Love+Unity Music Fest. This is Chandler Mogel, and this is one of your earlier performances with your group Out Loud. So I love this video. I just want to share this one. We and then I'll bring you right back.
What
Run.
Song is it, in case I can't hear it?
We Run.
Great one. Okay, good.
All right, here we go.
Great.
Chandler Mogel, everybody, check it out. Listen, guys, before we bring Chandler back, I want to share with you the big news. So you guys know that the Love and Unity Fest is happening on the 21st. And we can't wait. As you saw, Chandler is ready. He's ready. He's gonna hit the stage, and we're so much more. I'm ready. We're gonna hit the stage too. Kenny Bobian is ready. We have so many artists. Go to musicvillage.live. You'll see the roster. It's gonna be up there. But what the other part is, we're also having a scholarship bike ride. And that bike ride is going to take place the same day, the same morning as the fest. So you got two great events on one day of love and unity. So the bike ride is happening at 9 a.m., starting from the same location as the festival. And we're going to ride out a very nice leisure family ride to Montclair State. And a halfway point, we're going to have the School of Rock. The kids are going to jam with us in the park halfway through. But when we come back, we'll be kicking off the festival. There'll be food trucks, vendors, live performances. It's going to be great. And it's all going to help kids to purchase instruments, take private lessons, and assist them with tuition as they work to develop their skills musically. So listen, May 21st is the day. It's an all-day celebration. And it's actually a holiday, World Day of Diversity and Culture, as sanctioned by the United Nations. So what more can we do? Bring your lawn chairs, just come on out, bring the family and hang out all day, bring your bikes, and we're just gonna ride right into the fest and have a great time, you guys. So check that out. And we're gonna bring Chandler back because that we run, we gotta talk about that. And then we're gonna close out really quickly. Thank you guys for watching. I see you out there. If you have questions for Chandler, hit us up in the comments, in the chats, and we definitely will answer them as well. But let's bring Chandler back. Yo, Chandler.
Hey.
I love that we run, man. I love that.
Man.
I love the energy on it. Your voice, amazing. I see how you access, and I'm going to get all techie, but you have amazing range in your head voice. Correct?
Thank you. Well, it's actually chest voice taken up high. It's full voice. So, I mean, when you go up, I guess this show's turning into a vocal clinic, but maybe hopefully we have some singers watching out there. But when you go up, the notes resonate in your head, and
yes,
people call it head voice, but I like to clarify it's full voice all the way up. But,
okay.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, man. You have a strong higher register. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. You sound great too. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at the actual event and performing, man. So
yeah, it's gonna be great. And now you're with your Foreigner, the tribute band.
Yeah. So what I'm doing mostly right now is touring with the Foreigner tribute, and we're playing shows all over Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey. So yeah, if you guys want to check out my Foreigner tribute, it's doublevisiontheband.com, all one word, doublevisiontheband.com. And you can sign up for our email list there. Check out when we're coming. We're playing Milton Theater at a place called Milton Theater in Delaware on Sunday. We're playing at the Kate in Old Saybrook, Connecticut on June 3rd, Friday, June 3rd. So we got other dates on the site.
Hold on, let's get that URL one more time. We're going to try to get that up there. Can you say that so we can make sure everybody knows?
Sure, yeah. The website is doublevisiontheband.com. DOUBLEVISIONTHEBAND.com. All one word.
All right. All right. I see Jordan and intern Jordan in the back. He's gonna get that up there.
Oh,
And
nice.
so there we go.
Woo! That's it.
There
Thank
we
you.
go. We're gonna work on that, you know. But he's
great.
getting there.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
man.
And so now you're aware this weekend. So we want to shout that out one more time.
This weekend we're playing at the Milton Theater in Milton, Delaware. There's 2 shows. There's one show at 3 p.m., one at 8 p.m. So it's double header. And that's with Double Vision as well. And again, if you haven't heard of us, we're a tribute to the band Foreigner. We're doing all the big hits of Foreigner, like Urgent, Feels Like the First Time, Hot Blooded, Double Vision, I Want to Know What Love Is, all this kind of stuff. So songs everybody knows and loves. Yeah, it's fun for me because it's kind of like in my wheelhouse, and it's stuff that I like to sing and perform. And there seems to be a niche for it right now, like with as far as like tribute bands. Tribute bands are big right now, so I definitely wanted to jump in, and I wanted to do tribute a band that I felt was second nature to me, or at least the vocal approach was. And it's what I'm doing.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, listen, before you go, we just have, with the Love+Unity Fest and you being there and all of that, tell us a little bit about what it means to use your music, in an event like this, and how, people why they should come to the Love+Unity Fest, why events like this are important.
Well, I mean, there's a few things for that. I mean, obviously the theme that you have set up, the Love and Unity, is one that's very much needed right now. And a togetherness and oneness of everybody, I think, is very important to accentuate. And I'm happy to be behind something like that. And very, very gracious that you thought of me and invited me for it. So thank you for that. And it's important as an artist and as a performer. I am chiefly a communicator, so I communicate my art, and what's important is that we communicate those good things and good vibes. People come to see us. There's a reason they put artists up on a stage. It's because we're at a higher level, where we operate at a higher level in society. And so to me, it's about communication. It's about getting a point across and getting a message across. And the more constructive messages we have in the art world, the better, because let's face it, there's a lot of bad messages in modern music today, one night stands, drink all night, I mean, all sorts of stuff. It's just bad. I mean, you don't want to teach kids that are 10 years old listening to that stuff, that kind of message. You need to be a role model. You need to be a virtuous one. And, that's what, that's what I strive to be. And I strive to, obviously at the very least, giving people letting them have a good time that day, but at the most, giving them something to take home and cherish and remember, and operate on, so they can turn that good into something good for somebody else.
Yes, sir. And one before we go, to all your fans and all the new fans that I know you're going to have after this, what can we expect from Chandler's performance that day at the fest?
You're just going to have to come to the festival and find out. Come on, there it is. Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Yeah, man.
You got it.
I got a couple good ideas what I'm going to do. So, but yeah, it's going to be great. Going to leave it all up on the stage, and going to be exciting to meet some of the other performers and hang with everybody. And yeah, it's going to be all about love and unity, and we're gonna have fun. So come out wherever you are.
Come out. All right, guys, you heard it first. This is Chandler Mogel, everybody. And man, thank you for being here and for rocking with me tonight.
Yeah,
and
man.
With us. It's
You're
gonna be great.
You're doing a great thing. You're following your dreams and you're spreading good messages, and that's what artists need to do, man. You're the embodiment of that. So keep it going.
Thank you, my friend. All right, guys, this is The Groove. This is Chandler. All right, my friend. Peace.
Okay.
All right, guys. So this is The Groove with Carl Brister. We're going to be back next week with our final pre-festival show, we have the one and only legend, Nat Adderley Jr. will be with us next Thursday at 8 o'clock. And if you know any Luther Vandross songs, this guy was there. Any Luther songs, this guy was there. All right. So listen, you don't want to miss that. I always say that. And again, we got the Love+Unity Fest and the scholarship bike ride happening on May 21st. So we want you to come out. The bike ride is going to be all that. Don't miss it. It's all for such a great cause. And listen, before we go, I do want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your support for Trauma, the new single by yours truly. I so appreciate it. This is Mental Health Awareness Month, and so many people are going through so much, as Chandler said. And so I want to close out this this presentation, this groove tonight, with another look at the video. You guys, it's now climbing. I mean, I'm hearing it's in full rotation in Canada and Toronto, and it's going all over the world. And so many people are being uplifted by it. So I truly thank you guys. And we're working on a tour, some tour stops, and to share this music and really get out there this summer. So stay tuned and enjoy the music. Continue to love one another. Stay groovy, and I will see you next week. This is Carl Brister, The Groove, and you're now about to watch Trauma. Have a great weekend.
There was a boy, a shy little guy from a town not far from here, where he learned a little too soon a grown-up word called fear. And he'd hide beneath the sheets playing peekaboo, but nobody knew the trauma he'd been through. Ooh, child, trauma, don't let it take your light. Ooh, it's gonna get brighter when you shine that light you hide so deep within, won't let you in, child. Trauma, don't let it take your light. He grew up, never said one word about that day when he learned that fairy tales and the world were not the same, and the superheroes don't always come to save the day. So he taught himself to trust never again. And ooh, child, trauma, don't let it take your light. Ooh, it's gonna get brighter when you shine that light you hide so deep within, won't let you in, child. Trauma, don't let it take Don't let it take your light. Well, that never again became imprisonment, invisible for the eyes to see, especially me. And the more I tried,